Welcome! I'm Deronda with Foods 101, and today I'm showing you how to make coconut macaroons, a fantastic cookie. And I found this recipe on the back of the baker's coconut bag, and it's absolutely fast, easy, and fun to make. Now the ingredients you're going to need to make these are 2 egg whites, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of pure almond extract, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and 1/2 cup of your dark chocolate wafers. Now you don't have to use dark chocolate, you can use milk chocolate or you can use white. And this is the brand I like to use, but if you want to use the chocolate chips, that's fine too. So let me show you how we're going to get this together. Add your entire 7-ounce bag of sweetened coconut into a large bowl. This is about 2 cups and 2/3. So you got 2 2/3 cups of your coconut here. In another bowl, we're going to add the sugar, the flour, your salt, and with a whisk, we're going to really incorporate these 3 ingredients together. That way, when we pour it over our coconut flakes like we are now, we can toss this together without it having any kind of big lumps or clumps of your flour or your sugar in just one area of your coconut. So that's why we whisk together those 3 ingredients. In that same bowl, add your egg whites right here into a large bowl. And oop, there went my yolk, so I can just dig it out with my shell there. And to this, you're going to add your 1/2 teaspoon of your pure almond extract. Be sure to use pure almond, it makes all the difference in the world. We're going to whisk this together, and we're going to add it to our coconut mixture right in here. And with a fork, you're going to mix this all together. And oh my goodness, I got a big whiff of that almond extract, and oh my goodness, it smells so delicious. Now we're going to mix this until all that coconut is well combined and it's sticking together with those egg whites and almond extract. The coconut is not sticking to the sides of the bowl anymore, so now these are ready to scoop out onto a cookie sheet. And I've got a large cookie sheet. This makes about 1.5 dozen. I've lined my cookie sheet with parchment paper. It's not necessary, but if you don't line it with parchment paper, you must grease it and flour it. Very important, or your macaroons are going to stick. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of my coconut mixture right here onto the cookie sheet. You want to try to get it really evenly distributed. And there goes one. Now if you don't have these, and these are really handy dandy, and even sometimes I like to take them and put them into a little ball because you don't want the edges of them burning as they're baking in your 325-degree preheated oven. Now if you don't have one of those scoopers, you can use a spoon like this, and you can just get in here and get you a spoonful of your coconut dough, roll it around, and stick it right here on your cookie sheet. Off to the 325-degree preheated oven for the next 20 minutes. Macaroons have baked, and you see they're just slightly golden brown. I've got a cooling rack here because we want these to cool completely. Uh-oh. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but I can just go ahead and stick them right back here on the parchment paper, and I'm going to let them cool completely before we dip the ends in chocolate. Wish y'all could be here and smell how fantastic these are. Taking my 1/2 cup of my chocolate wafers, and I'm going to melt these in the microwave. Chocolate's melted, and you don't want to melt it too much. You don't want to get it too hot to where you're going to scorch your chocolate. And then we're going to take a macaroon, and we're going to stick it in here, and we're going to go counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. We're going to pull it out, and looky there. Oh yeah, and then you can put it back over here on the parchment paper, and you just continue doing this until you get all of your macaroons covered in chocolate. Just tap the side of the bowl to get that excess chocolate off. Now if you don't have parchment paper to let these cool on, you can use the bottom of a cookie sheet like this, flip it over, or you can also put it on here. Or you can use wax paper. I'll leave that up to you. These will take about 2 hours to sit up if you leave them at room temperature, but if you put them in the refrigerator, they'll sit up in about 15 minutes. And if you want to get really creative, you can come back with that fork and you two can just go over the top of the macaroons to make them a little bit more festive with your chocolate. Coconut macaroons ready to serve. I'm going to dig into one. I'm going to open it, show you what it's like on the, oops, but first I want to show you what it's like on the bottom. Oh yeah, a lovely dip of chocolate there. And here we go. We're just going to tear it apart. Give it a try. The first thing I got was a taste of toasted coconut. And then you've got that lovely chocolate on the bottom and swirled over the top. It's absolutely delicious. If you all are coconut lovers, you're gonna love this coconut macaron cookie. Excellent for entertaining. Everybody absolutely loves it. Hey y'all, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and thanks a million for watching. Share the video, and I'll catch you next time.